Greetings and welcome to DiddyDragonQuest, Rogue Shadow. I am joined by Zed Online.
And I am joined by DiddyDragon.
Yes, you were playing the character of Zed. Okay,
Believe it or not.
so we're going to go straight into it. So, after narrowly escaping a strange underground maze in which a bunch of cultists summoned the demon Ugraf, you did some research and found out that they were the cult of the darkened moon. They were
more appropriate, the burning banana.
because of my terrible artistic skills. So their tattoo, cult tattoo, is a crescent moon with shadowy tendrils. My terrible artistic skills make it look more like a burning banana. It's somewhere in there. I'll insert on the screen now.
Burning banana! Burning banana!
Yeah. So you found out that this cult was active during the Hellsphere Wars when the demons tried to take over. They were trying to help the demons. Their leader, Vixanis, was a dark elf and was locked away in Hell's Abyss for all eternity. But they are active again and they have summoned the archdemon Ugraf.
Clearly all of eternity wasn't that long.
Well, yeah. But I mean, Vixanis is still locked away though, but Ugraf no longer is. You were then given a job by the Assassin's Guild, which you work for, to go to the small village of Feydon, and you were to meet a man in a blue robe who was in the tavern.
Hold up, get it right. Firstly, I battered Denison.
Oh yes. Having an encounter with the jerk assassin, Denison, who is pretty much typical high school bully, but a grown-up assassin. After beating
Not
him,
really grown up.
well, yeah. After beating him senseless, and scaring about half the Assassin's Guild with barely concealed threats to that their name might come up and you might assassinate them.
Yep. That's the way I work, baby.
And buying a couple of scrolls from the Assassin's Guild sort of general store owner and telling him to get more in stock. You went off towards Feydon. Because you had spent all of your money, you decided to do a favour for the owner of the stables.
Yep.
He would let you rent a horse for cheap. In return, you would take his sister Kathleen, her amulet that she had left at his house. They're both dark elves.
Yep.
She works at
What do you mean they're both dark elves? You didn't tell me they were both dark elves.
Yeah, I said he was a dark elf. I said he was a dark elf. A dark elf named Halibard, and his sister was Kathleen. I told you he was a dark elf, and obviously she's going to be a dark elf because she's his sister.
She might be quite fair.
You were told that she works in the Creaky Wagon, which is a bar /inn/tavern in Feydon, which is also where you were told to go to meet your contact. You do not know who you're assassinating yet, so you were told to meet your contacts to both find out who you're assassinating and find out how much you're going to be paid.
So I'm going to be giving this amulet to Kathleen and I'm going to be assassinating her.
So, where we left off, you had entered and immediately you could see that things were not quite right in the town.
Yes,
you were told,
prices are well too high.
Yes, when you when you asked about that, you were told that the town was having a sort of crisis. All the wells had dried up, the crops were dying, people were dying of disease or disappearing and then turning up dead. A lot of other people had decided to go and join the Order of Markath, which was Markaf is the goddess of nature. Order and a temple to her had just been built. A few of the people said that the person, bar owner, said that he suspected something suspicious was going on with them. But he's not entirely sure. You left off asking him if Kathleen works here, and he said he'd go fetch her.
Yes.
So,
I was going to the table with my contact and told the barman to send her over when she's ready.
yes. So you go over and there is a figure in a blue robe.
Are you going to be shouting the whole time, just because the camera's over there?
No,
Good. Please don't.
I'm a bit loud.
He's always loud.
So there's a figure in a blue robe. I couldn't find any blue robes, so this is the figure. He looks a bit like a hippie, or like a pirate vest. I don't know. He's got a cool handlebar mustache.
Okay.
But the figure in the blue robe is sitting at the table in the corner, and as you approach, he appears to be very cautious. He sort of looks at you, and as you sit
That's
down,
probably because I keep falling over.
he looks at you, and he sees the weapons on your back, and he looks a bit scared and cautious as you approach. What would you like to do?
Well, I approach, hands... No, I'm starting to shout. I approach, hands open, to show that I'm
He
empty-handed.
seems to be a bit calm. He kind of looks at you and he says to you, "Are you him? Are you the one they sent?"
Well, you're going to find out soon enough.
And he looks a bit confused, like, "Look, are you or are you not the assassin?"
You're not very stealthy, are you, my friend? Yes, I am the assassin, but you don't say that out
I mean,
loud.
he's talking quite quietly. You can see he sort of lowers his hood, his blue hood. He is a sort of elf. He's an elf man. He's got sort of fair, sort of browny blonde hair.
Mhm.
Ignore the hair on the figure. Ignore the figure. The figure is nothing like.
He
what
looks more like the dude from the YMCA song. The cop. Big moustache and slick back hair. YMCA.
He's like, he gestures to seats like, "Will you sit down?"
I already am.
Ah, yes.
I already sat down, by the way.
So he says, "My name is Calaxis. I'm the leader of the local order of Markaf."
Okay.
I guess you want to know about the target.
Well, that would be helpful. Unless you're the target.
As he's speaking, he suddenly he looks up and stops speaking as a dark elf woman starts walking towards the table. And she's like, "Oh, hello. My name is Kathleen. What can I get you?"
Oh, sit down a second. You're
okay.
gonna have to wait a minute. I've got more business than you here.
She sits down and she's like, what is this?"
Like, I hand her... Where is she?
I don't have a figure for her. In fact, hold on, I can get a figure.
I hand her the amulet.
Yeah, okay.
Do you recognise this?
Oh, my amulet! Oh, you must have been sent by my brother.
Yes,
I left it at his place when I last visited. Thank you. Oh, here, it's not much, but here, and she gives you a bag with 15 gold, so you can have 15 gold.
No problem. I know what I could do. Thank you. But I say, can you sign me a little note to say that I've handed it to you, so your brother knows that I haven't done anything?
Of course. And she quickly scribbles on some paper, a little note. She hands it to you. It says like, hey brother, the guy's given me my necklace. Thank you for sending it. From Kathleen.
Good enough. Thank you very much.
Ah, thank you. Is there anything else I can do for you? Anything I can do for you?
No, we're okay at the moment. Maybe get some drinks after, but we're okay for now, thank you.
Okay. Would you like me to bring around our drink price menu?
Yeah, why not?
Here we go. I keep one in my pocket. We always meant to keep one in our pocket. Here you go. I suppose you'll have water like normal Calaxis. Yeah? He's like, yes please. And okay, well that'll be sorry, I can't remember my own prices.
10 gold for water.
Yeah, that'll be 10 gold Calaxis.
I'll have an ale then, please.
Oh, a lovely ale. That's 10 gold from you as well, then, please.
No problem. Here's 10 of that 15 back.
Ah, yes. Just last night, just 5 gold. That'll be fine. You did help me out. I'll pay the other 5 myself.
Oh, you're very sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You helped me out.
Yeah, well.
And you look like you could do with the money, to be fair.
You're just left the realm of lovely ladies now. Keep out.
She walks away to get them the drinks. She brings the drinks over. They're quite quick. Then she just goes out back to behind the bar. Mm-hmm. And guy's sipping the drink. He doesn't really know what to say. You get the impression he's never hired an assassin before.
Right, okay, my friend. Get to the point. What
Okay.
you need me for?
Well, we're the Order of Markef. We are dedicated to peace and nature and everything, but there are some who would like to disrupt the peace of nature that we attempt to bring. There's a dwarf in the town by the name of Domer. He is threatening to disrupt the Order of Markef, like in ways that will cause utter destruction to our order. We have tried to talk to him, but he will not listen, and he cannot be allowed to disrupt our order. So we would like you to take him out.
So when you're saying he's disrupting the order, what is he doing? I mean, it's assignment. I'll take it, but I'm just curious.
Do you really need to know that information?
Well, it would be helpful.
He is attempting. We are dedicated to nature. He has been attempting to destroy our nature, destroy our plants, our trees. He attempted to defile our temple. This cannot be allowed to happen.
Okay.
Every night he sneaks out of his house to try and come and defile our temple. You must stop him tonight.
Defile in what way?
Sometimes he tries to chip away at the bricks, trying to bring the thing down. We have
Bring down a building.
Yes.
Oh.
He is a dwarf. They're very good at mining. We have reliable information that...
That's stereotypical.
Sorry, what?
You're stereotyping him because he's a dwarf.
Right, he did used to work in the mines.
Well, that's different.
No. He must be stopped tonight. We have information that he has got some sort of either explosive or something that will destroy our temple. He must be stopped tonight.
Okay.
He'll leave his house. He leaves his house around 11, between 11 and half 11 at night, and makes his way to our temple. You must stop him.
You do realise in this kind of world it wouldn't be 24-hour clock kind of thing. It would be high noon and...
Yeah, well, who says it's
We
24?
got it,
Who
teaching
says
stuff.
it's a 24-hour?
Okay, it's a
Who
13-hour
said it's
clock then, is it?
Anyway, will you take the job?
Where's his house?
He sort of points you down. It's not that far from the town. He says it's he gives you directions. It's about 2 streets that way, 2 streets this way.
Well, I haven't refused a job yet.
I suppose you want to know about payment.
Yes, that would be a good idea.
We
How
will
much
pay you. I'm seeing if did I write notes? Did I make any notes on how much he pays you? 100 gold. I will pay you 100 gold.
100 gold.
Yes, this is very important to us.
You guys are a bit skinflints, aren't you?
What? That is a very reasonable amount.
No. Have you ever dealt with assassins before?
No.
That is not a reasonable amount at all. For this kind of thing, taking out some a character like this, I would expect at least 250.
Roll me a charisma roll. Do a charisma check. First of all, roll it into the box or on the table, however you want. A 2! It is 100 gold. That is the price. No higher, no lower. Well, I mean, we
I'm
can
glad it's
go
no
lower.
lower.
We can go lower if we
Well-
want, but we will not go. We cannot afford to go any higher than 100.
Say 150 and you got yourself a deal.
Give me another charisma. 9. What's your charisma score? On your... It's 11. I will go for 110.
125. Last offer.
120.
You can argue over 5 gold.
Yes, we cannot afford anymore or we will be near bankrupt. We need funds for our
I'll tell you
activities.
what we'll do then. Give me until tomorrow to think about it.
No, he must be killed tonight.
But, what? Why?
It's important.
Will your building not be there in the morning?
Very possibly.
Well then
It must
somebody's
be-
stuck, aren't they?
Okay, roll me
125, final offer.
an advantaged one because he's clearly getting terrified. Roll him. You can roll a second time see if you get a critical. 13. Yeah, that price. He's like, okay. 125. I will agree to that.
And any messing around or any unsuspected things and I'll be back for more.
Okay. At that point, so now that he's agreed that with you, he stands up and he sort of leaves the building. He fishes his glass of water and he leaves the building, nods to the barkeep as he leaves. It is currently about 9-ish. You have about 2 hours before the time when he said Donna would be leaving the house. You can rent a room at the inn. There's nowhere else to stay in the town. The inn's the only place to stay. You know you're going to end up staying for the night. So I guess you want to rent it in.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I will go and rent a room.
So you walk up to the barkeep and you tell him what you want. It's like, a room? Oh, sure, Finn. It would just be for the night, or do you want to rent it for a particular amount of time?
Just the night.
Okay, well, that'll be 10 gold.
Yes. No problem at all. There it is. And
Thank you very
also,
much.
I need
Yes.
to know. I need. If you can't help, I need to know someone who can. I need as much information on this cult as I can.
I'm sorry, what?
This
Which cult? What?
Markaf business.
Oh, you mean the Order of Markaf?
Yes, I need as much information on them as I can.
Well,
You seem to have had problems in this village since they turned up.
yes, I mean, it could be a coincidence, but to be
I
honest,
don't believe in coincidences.
I don't really trust them. There's something about that Calaxis I don't quite like. They're very secretive. I'd say
Well, they are a cult.
there's a lot of people who are mysteriously up and joining them. I mean, they're an order. They're a religious order. They're not really cultish. They're a religious order. You know, they can be found all over the world. But this particular one, I've seen the Order of Markaf in place before, and they're not normally as secretive as this one. Nobody, except for the people who are part of the order, are allowed inside the temple. People are suddenly just deciding to join, like out of the blue. In fact, the son of Martin, who is the owner of the food store, his son joined this very morning. He woke up, there was a note from his son saying that he's joined. Very out of character. You should probably go talk to him. I would go talk to him because, yes, there's something suspicious going on. He may be able to tell you more.
Right, no problem. Thank you very much. I will go and where to is his shop.
Oh, his shop is impossible to miss. It is it's the food store. It doesn't have a name. It's just a food store. It's just down the main road. You know, the town's sort of a small town. It's mainly got like one big main road with all the shops on, and which the inn is also on, and then they've got roads branching off with houses on.
Right.
You can't miss it. It's just got a big sign saying the Martin's food store.
Right, no problem. Thank you very much. I will be back afterwards. Oh, by the way, where's my key for my room?
Oh yes, sorry. I got sidetracked to talk. Here you go.
My bad.
You have your key. It says, you can. That key also unlock the front door to the tavern because the room you have to go through the tavern. The door, you just go up those stairs, and your room is room number 1.
Room number 1. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, room number 1. I was
You had
saying
too many
confused
to drink.
He does look a bit drunk. He looks a bit tipsy.
Yes. Dude, piece of advice. Ease off your own alcohol.
I'm assuming you enjoyed the ale, sir.
It was nice,
Yeah.
thank you.
You only had 1 glass of ale, so that's not going to affect you much at all.
No.
Okay, so you leave the tavern. I'm assuming you're heading towards the food store.
I'm going to go to the food store.
So you go into the food store. You go in. You see the owner, Martin. Is like, hello. Yeah. Come look at the prices. Yeah,
So,
just choose what you want.
not
He
too
seems-
worried about
he
prices?
seems quite grumpy-ish. She's like, then what do you want? Why are you here?
I understand your son has disappeared this morning to go join this cult.
Yes, cult indeed. There's
Right.
something I knew there was something not right.
Give me
about it.
whatever information you can on them, please.
I don't know much. They've been here only a couple of weeks, but stuff has been going strange since they turned up. I suppose you've heard the rumours. You know, wells dried up, our crops dying. We had to send a small caravan out to Woodstock to try and get help. Woodstock. It's the Woodstock is the lumber town.
Woodstock.
Oh, what?
Dude, Woodstock.
It's the lumber town.
Oh, please.
What? It's the lumber town.
What?
It's the lumber town. What?
If this goes live on YouTube, I want everybody to explain to this man what Woodstock is.
What?
Right, Woodstock. Thank you. Okay.
What? He's like, yeah, we had to send a small caravan. We sent a caravan, and you know, we had to send a few of the sick people who to get us medicine. We sent our main healer, the assassin guy. We had that sort of rogue guy. We had with us the adventurer. The people like that. Oh yeah, we've had a rogue staying with us for the past few months. Like it's quite mysterious. Keeps to himself. What was his name? Andrelin or I can't remember exactly. I know he is a nice. He's a nice fella. He's come into the store a few times. He always wears the same sort of yellowy robes.
Okay, fair enough. Enough him.
You know that matches the description of Orlin, who was one of the 3 assassins who attacked the Assassin's Guild about 3 months ago, and he has had a price on his head since then. Since he attacked, which was about 3 months ago, which, according to this guy, is around the same time that he then appeared here. So you know it matches the description. It could be someone else, but definitely matches the description of Orlin. Yes, Suvi. She was the one who wasn't captured, and since the attack, she has disappeared into shadows, and nobody has ever seen her. She's also got a price on her head.
Suvi.
Suvi. S-U-V-I. I didn't come up with the names.
And Orlin.
Yes, Orlin. A-U-R-E-O-L-I-N.
A-U-R-E-O-L-I-N.
Yes. I didn't come up with the names.
Okay.
Yeah, we sent them off. We sent them this morning, actually. The caravan was sent out.
So I could say this Orlin guy
that's the name. Orlin.
Camping out, has been staying here then.
Oh yeah, he's been staying here. He's been staying in the inn. He pops out a few every so often. But yeah, he's been staying. He was staying at the inn. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. What's your son's name?
Oh, his name is Peter. I think.
Peter.
Yes, Peter. But it's very suspicious. He just up and left.
Any signs of anything happening before this? Any
no,
unusual friends?
He's always been he's had friends, but he's never really made friends with anyone from the Order.
Has there been anyone recently, anyone new that's been talking to him?
I mean,
or...
he's chatted a couple of times to Calaxis, but we all have. But this morning he was just gone. He left a note saying he joined the Order. It's completely unlike him. He's
okay.
My wife's down at the temple right now trying to get in and talk to him, but he's apparently refused all contact with us. It's not like him.
Can I see his note?
Yes. He digs in his pocket and he hands you. You can see his hands are shaking a bit. He's clearly quite shaken up. He's trying to hide it, but it's note. It says, it's pretty simple. It just says, "I have left to join the Order. I've left to join the Order. I don't want to talk to anyone. Don't follow me." Signed, Peter.
Right. Okay. Now, have you got anything else with his handwriting?
I get to where you're coming from. I have his. He has a little journal, but I compared the writings, and it's exactly the same.
Can I have a look, please?
Sure. He pops up through the back door. He comes back down a few minutes later with a a little book, sort of journaling thing. He shows you the thing, the two.
Okay.
Are you trying to?
I'm gonna basically compare them and see if there's any.
Give me a disadvantaged perception roll.
Disadvantage.
You can see straight off that these appear to be extremely similar. If there is a difference, it's quite small, so it's going to be very hard to see. That's an 8 and a 12. It's disadvantage, so it's an 8.
Disadvantage. Oh yeah, because I got no.
Yeah, you can't. You can't really appear to see any difference. You think. If this is a forgery, then it is a very, very good one, because the writing appears pretty much identical.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, okay.
But yeah, he says,
is there anything else you're not telling me?
No, I don't know anything else. My wife's down in the temple right now. She's been down there since this morning trying to get in. They say that...
What's her name?
Her name is Gelda.
Gelda.
Yes. Gelda. I don't know why I'm spelling it out to you as if you're writing it down, but yes, Gelda. She went down to the temple to try and talk to him, try and get Peter back, but something is not right. I think they brainwashed him or something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I don't like people messing with people's minds, so I will take a walk down there and see what I can find out. But if I find out that you're hiding anything from me,
I'm not.
put it one way, I'm already set to kill somebody in this village
I-
today.
I'm sorry,
Don't
what?
make it you.
What?
And I walk out.
He looks suddenly scared. Wow, what a great stealthy approach. It's
Is that-
announcing you're there to kill someone.
I stop at the door, turn back. Now, are you sure there's nothing else?
Yes.
Right, I
You
walk
don't
out.
even need a roll perception check. You can tell he's telling the truth. Like, you didn't even need to frame him. You can tell that he is.
Yeah.
He genuinely wants like your help to help get his son back,
okay.
and he is telling the truth.
Thing is,
He's
you
telling
say
all he
very
knows.
stealthy, blah blah blah. But if I was an assassin, why would I announce it?
Well, yeah, you've just announced.
Yeah,
you have,
which is-
well, yeah, I guess.
It's reverse psychology. They're not going to think that I'm there to kill somebody because
I
I just
guess.
threw up a wild threat and then stopped and said, "Right, are you sure? Like, you know, if you're not,
Yeah,
if
I guess.
slip up, I'm going to kill you."
Yeah. So I guess you're going to.
Did he
the,
just have a heart attack?
No. Good.
Right. Okay. I'm going to
go
go.
into the temple.
I'm going to go towards the temple.
As you go towards the temple, you can see, you can't hear it, you go towards the temple, you can see a woman near the steps of the temple. It's quite this big, it's very ornate and decorated with like pillars with like carvings of leaves going up and vines and everything. It's all very, and there's a lot of like planted flowers outside and trees. You see a woman outside the temple and she is, you can see she's attempting to push her way through. Two people in blue robes, yeah, the same blue robes are sort of in front of her. They're not restraining her, they're not grabbing her in any way, but they're just standing in front of her and she's going like, "Let me in, let me see my son, let me in!" And they're like, "Miss, we have already told you, your son does not want to be spoken to. Your son, I understand why you're upset, but your son requires solace. Your son requires
They're wearing
solace."
dresses.
Yeah, they're wearing big robes. Your son requires solace. He requires solitude and time of attunement. He is praying to Markov.
Attunement.
He will
Is
speak.
he eating?
No.
They're twins.
He will speak to you when he is ready. Please, miss. And she's like, "I know you've done something to my son. He would never leave. Let
I
me
woke
in."
up.
And she says, like, "You brainwashed him. I know what you're doing." You wake up.
Woken up.
Yeah. Woke up. Yeah.
Anything I can help with, people?
Nothing, Ron. We just as he turns to you, she tries to break past them, and she runs. She manages to push past them, and she runs towards the door and tries to tug it open. But the door is just as she gets to the door. Roll me a perception check.
20.
Great. You've got pretty good hearing. As she runs to the door, you're standing quite close. You can see, like, the lock seems to turn just as she reaches the door.
How is
And
that
it-
got to do with good hearing, seeing the lock turn?
And you can hear it click. You hear the lock click, and you see it turn just as she reaches the door, and then locks, like, just as she grabs it and attempts to put it over. She's like, "Let me in!" She bangs on the door, and they don't, and even yet now, they don't grab her or try to put her away. They're standing there and go, "Miss, please leave. Your son will talk to you when he is ready."
Gelder.
And
Shout out her name.
she turns towards you, she's like, "What?"
You should be less attituded in your what and more wondering how I know your name. Come here, please.
Okay, she goes down steps, but then you can see she's very angry. As she goes down, as she passes the cultist, she reaches out a fist, not cultist, the order guy. She reaches out a fist and just slaps and punches the guy in the fist.
In the fist.
In the face. Or she would try to if she didn't fall free. She attempts to punch the order guy in the face, but he kind of steps back quickly, and she just, her sort of fist goes wide, and she just then sort of spits at him and goes down the steps. And she's like, "Okay, how do you know my
Right.
name and what do you want?"
Okay. We'll chat in a minute. Just wait over there for me, please.
Okay, so she
Just
goes
be
over
calm,
to like
wait
the
over
corner
there.
and
Yeah, just wait there.
sort of kicking stones around. She's very angry.
Okay, I turn back to these guys. Right.
How can we help you, sir? They
Okay.
seem very calm and serene. Even with, you imagine she's been probably shouting at them for probably like 12 hours or so. And they seem not angry at all. They seem very calm and understanding almost.
Okay. Is that door always locked?
No, not always.
Why is it locked right now?
We cannot allow an unbeliever to barge into the temple. If we would
Okay,
allow her
okay,
in.
Okay. When I say it's okay, you stop.
Okay.
I'm not interested in you babbling. Why is there someone standing on the other side of that door ready to lock the second someone comes
We
to
always have people inside to greet our members who go in and to greet any visitors.
Any visitors, so doesn't she count as a visitor?
We would, as I was saying, sir, we would let her in, but her son specifically requested that he does not want to see anyone.
Can I have a look? Can I come in and have a look around?
I'm afraid not.
Put it one way, my friend. I am looking to join a religious order, and I am not impressed on what I see so far. I would like to have a look around, get to know some of your people, and see whether it's an order I would like to join. What you've shown me so far, and what I've noticed, isn't very good.
He does feel uncomfortable, but roll me a charisma check. Let's see how charismatic you are.
Not very.
Again, a 4. He says, I am sorry, sir, but we cannot let anyone in right now. The temple is undergoing some renovations. We cannot let any non-believers in right now. It is a time of solace and prayer to Markath, and non-believers cannot be admitted right now. In a couple of weeks, then, when the season of nature when the season of nature is over, in a couple of weeks, then we can allow visitors.
Well, I'll tell you what then. Can I just see the person behind that door? The game's just unlock and pop his head out.
Roll me another charisma check.
9.
A 9.
Which is not enough.
It's like, But even that, he's like, okay. He seems a bit hesitant, but he's like, I'll go talk to him. He goes up to the door, and he sort of,
forward.
the door creaks open a tiny bit, and he speaks, and then the door opens a bit more, and a third guy comes out. This third guy comes out, and he's like, hello, sir. How can I help you?
At this point, I'm looking at their pupils.
So,
I'm just
we
curious.
should probably explain that last time you found a page about the corrupted, which are basically dead bodies are brought to life but have all the skills of when they were alive. Including some might be able to talk. Most corrupted aren't able to talk, but some might. And they have blank eyes. However, no, all 3 of them have pupils.
Okay. Well, interesting haircut, my friend.
Yes, I don't have. He doesn't have any hair. He's bald.
Well,
yes,
obviously, I'm being sarcastic. But just saying to your friend here that I'm looking for a cult to join. I'm looking for a religious order to join.
What?
A religious order, I said. If you heard something else, you need to hear it. Yeah? I'm looking for a religious order to join, and what I've seen so far doesn't go down well.
I am very
I
sorry.
live close, and I would like to see more of what you guys are. See more around the place, so I know.
I have not seen you in the town before.
No, I didn't say I live in the town. I live a little bit outside the town, but I am looking at moving here permanently.
Well, I am sorry that you do not feel pleased with our order. I understand our order has been blamed for a lot of the terrible, horrible going-ons in this.
Yes, and that's
in this
also
place.
not helping. I hate it when religion is blamed for things, and I just
Yes, I would be happy to allow you in and give you a little tour, but as my friend, I am sure as my brother here, I am sure has explained, we are currently in the season of nature.
5 minutes look wouldn't hurt, would it?
I'm afraid no unbelievers can enter the temple during the season of nature.
But I am a believer. I just don't know what to believe yet.
If you were a member of the order, then it would be
okay. Well, let me.
In a week, sir.
Okay, so
in a week.
How long is this no unbelievers allowed in?
Only a week more.
Only a week.
After a week.
No. How long has this unbelievers not allowed in been going on?
It has been going on. It has been since we start a shop. But since we have set up here, you see the season of nature.
So
Let
me stop you. This morning,
yes.
that lady's son joined you.
Yes.
How could he join you if he was an unbeliever before?
He joined. He is a believer. He came to us to our door. We always have someone outside the door to welcome.
He came to your door, like I am now, right? Okay.
He expressed his interest in believing.
Like I have now. Okay, carry on.
And he's a bit stuttery. He's very taken aback. It's like he wanted to join our order. He was then indoctrinated into the order, and he asked for solitude.
Okay, can I have solitude?
It is not a simple affair to indoctrinate someone into the order.
I am in exactly the same position as him. Right? He has come, I have come. He has asked, I have asked. Why is he and not me? This again is not helping your cause because I am getting
roll me an advantaged charisma check. Yeah, an advantage.
Turned off.
19.
I am badly getting turned off this religion, and I don't like it.
He's like, is it your wish to be indoctrinated?
I want to see what you guys are about and what you guys are like before I commit.
So they get the impression here that you are not going to leave them alone. I'm just going to roll some dice for them.
And bad rolls.
The middle guy, you can tell that he doesn't seem to quite believe you. These two quite believe you. They're like, look slightly excited at the prospect of new believer, but they all look a bit uncomfortable. But he says, we will allow you a very quick look.
Okay.
But you cannot step inside. We will open the doors and allow you to look in. But you cannot step into the inside our temple.
Is this how you treated her son when he...
Her son was fully indoctrinated, and her son, again, did not enter the temple until he was fully indoctrinated.
And how do you get that? How do you become indoctrinated?
It is a very, a bit of a complex ceremony. The ceremony only takes place in the very first few hours of the day.
Okay. Right, okay, let's have a look inside.
He walks up, they open the doors wide, and you can see this sort of opening foyer. I've got the map here. That is what you see. The door is sort of here. It's only a small door. It's sort of like a small door, which does seem to strike you as a bit odd that the door's that small, because the rest of the temple outside is quite elaborate. But it's like two doors, but they're quite small. But you can see this sort of through the doors. You can see this sort of foyer-y area. You see big, then huge doors opposite, where you would suspect lead into like a main worshipping room or something. But roll me a perception check, please. A 1. So you see this, and everything looks quite, temple-ish. It's very, it's a temple, you know. It's, they've got some nice, smooth stone walls and stuff, but the door is just, it's like this wooden door, huge door at the back. There's some torches, torches set into the walls to light up the place. Temple.
Okay.
Nothing suspicious at all.
Sort of head round the door, try and look both ways.
You sort of walk around a bit. You can see a sort of start of a small corridor over by there. You see a sort of door here, 2 doors, which set into that wall there. But other than that, there's not really much. See, it appears to be quite an empty-ish room, but also ornate. It's quite, like, the walls are mainly smooth, but they do have some sort of, leafy patterns and everything around them. There's sort of the leafy patterns scaling across the walls and stuff like that.
Okay. I turn to one of the other dudes, not the bald guy. Any chance of a quick inside?
I am afraid not, sir. We have done all that we can. I am sorry, sir, but we cannot do anything more.
Okay, when?
When? What?
When can I get ordinated?
You could be ordinated, we would have to set up the process and ready in a couple of days. The son came to us a few days ago and expressed his wish, and then it takes us a few days to prepare the ritual to welcome someone into our ranks.
Okay. You prepare, I'll be back in a couple of days.
Yes, of course, sir.
Right, okay.
They close the doors. Sit in again.
Okay. I'm guessing Humpty and Dumpty stay outside.
Yes, the guy, the bold guy, he goes back in.
But I say to him, nice haircut, similar to mine.
Yes, there were only limited hairs on the Lego store.
Lego? They were real characters.
Oh no! Oh yeah, these are real D&D pieces.
I go down to the one.
Okay.